Hi and welcome to Cloud Clay TV. I'm your host, Linda Peterson. The inspiration for today's show really is taken from some of our favorite storybook characters. So I want you to go grab a story that has your favorite puppy pal in it and read it before you do this project. And then take a few moments and make the little puppy that's based on the character. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making this really cute little red dog on today's Cloud Clay TV. We're going to be using Cloud Clay air dry clay, which comes in several different colors, including black and white. I'm using the red color, and this is air dry, so you don't need any special tools. It doesn't bake. You just let it sit out and it dries on its own. I have a few toothpicks and I have a bowl of water, and the water just helps keep the clay moist and workable as you're working with it. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull off an amount of clay and roll this into a ball. This is about the size of one of those bouncy balls that you can buy at the dollar store or the dime store if you still have any around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll one edge back and forth in my hand. We're actually creating the body of the puppy right now, and when you do that, you can see you get a teardrop shape like this. This is actually his main body, and so when you press that down on the table and you lift up, then you have the dog's body back here. I'll show that to you. And you have his neck area. Next we're going to go on to the feet. Creating the foot, again, we're going to roll this into a ball like you see that I have between my two fingers, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to roll that one side until you get a very similar what I call a tapered log. So it's thicker at this end and it's thinner at this end. The next thing we're going to do is, again, we're going to tap that down on the table, and we're going to come back in with our toothpick, and we're going to make two lines, pretty deep impressions like this. And this is going to create his front paw. Now to attach the paw, what you want to do is just dab your finger in the water and then run your finger along the area that is going to be pressed up next to his body and press it on just like that. Because cloud clay will stick to itself, especially when the pieces are extra moist. The back feet are also very easy to complete because this time it's just a ball that is about the size, it's about a ½ inch, maybe just a little smaller than that. And I don't do a whole lot of measuring, so you can just kind of look and see if these look just too big or too small. If it's too big, take a little bit of clay out, and obviously if it's too small, add a little clay there. But for this dog, and because it's a caricature, we do want to accentuate some of its features. So we make the front legs and the back paws extra big. And so when you get the front legs and the back paws together, it should look something like this. We're going to continue on to make the face, and once again, starting out as a ball. That's the most basic shape there is. Everything that I do, all of my other complex shapes start from a ball. So a ball, and we're going to just flatten the sides in just a little bit, flatten the bottom in just a little bit. And I'm going to take an ink pen, or if you have a pencil, you can do the same thing, and just hollow out a hole that will fit right over to the neck here in just a couple minutes when we get ready to attach it. So set this to the side just for a second, grab another piece of cloud clay, and really what I'm doing is I'm just pinching it between my two fingers. So it's the amount that I pinch between those two fingers. It feels a little dry, so there's a little dab of water. This should feel kind of like putty. Not too sticky, but when you add water it gets a little slick, and sometimes it pops out of your hands. So we're going to go back and we're going to roll this also into a log, and we're going to shape it kind of in a cube. Okay. This is our little puppy snout, and then remember where it joins, you'll want to add just a little bit of water and press it right to the front of the face. Then come in with a toothpick and give it a mouth area, just like that. Okay. Over here you can see that I have a couple different sets of wiggle eyes. I have a set of larger wiggle eyes and a smaller wiggle eyes. And I already have a little red puppy made with large wiggle eyes, so I'm going to show you what it looks like now with the smaller ones. And all you have to do is just lay them on there. We'll arrange them where we want here with the toothpick. And when you get them set in place where you want them, then you just press down with your toothpick. And make sure that you press down pretty firmly, because then the clay will come over the top slightly and it'll hold them in place. That way you won't need any glue. So if you happen, he looks a little cross-eyed now, if you misshape your head at all, you can kind of go back in. Well, I don't know why this one wants to stick up there, but okay, well, we have a goofy dog, one that's playing tricks on me. Now we're going to put this over the head, so let's add a little water to our neckline here and just press his head right over the top. And you can tilt the head however you want your little doggy to look. Again, we're going to come back in with our next piece of cloud clay and we're going to pinch off some more. This time I'm going to roll it into a ball and into a little bit of a log, but I'm going to press that log flat between my fingers and squish it. And I'm going to pull it out so it makes kind of like a triangle shape. You want the point at the top and stretch that down. We're making his ears. So add a little water there, and wherever you want his ears to be, you can put a little dab of water and attach them. Here's what he's looking like so far. It's cute. And of course, kids, if you want to use your imagination and you want to make a purple dog, or if you want to make a dog full of all kinds of different rainbow colors, you can do that too. These are just the basic shapes that you need to create your little puppy pal. You can even add polka dots if you want, well, however you want your little puppy to look. And be sure and give your little puppy a name. He'll need a name. Okay. The only thing that he's missing is a little nose, and I have a little black fabric pom-pom here. I'm going to come in with just a little dab of glue right on the top. You can use all-purpose glue, just regular craft glue, and glue his little nose on. One more thing before we finish our little puppy is when he needs a tail. So let's roll a little log of clay. And press it to the back. Let's take a look at what he looks like all finished. You know, doing an art project based on the story that you just read really helps to enforce that concept and that idea into your child. It also stirs their imagination and it opens up conversations. So what better way to spend quality time with your kids and get to know what they're thinking. If you need more inspiration, be sure to check us out on the website at www.amaco.com. There's a lot more projects up there for you to see. So until next time, we hope you keep creating.